recognize those cavernous eyes. I'll pulverize all those tiny lies. You wrap up in a tornado of everything I hate. You're the bottom of the plate. You've got spiders.
Hey there, comic book fans. This is Steven here with Steven's Comics. Hope everybody's having a great day. Just got a quick little haul for you, as always. I'm going to try and make a nice long video here, probably in a week or two, that's going to detail a good, probably 400 books. How does that sound? Maybe I'll split it up into two, but yeah, I want to show about 400 books from a recent purchase. So, but with this video, I'll just start out with Avenging Spider-Man number 9. This, of course, is a first appearance for, well, Ms. Marvel becomes Captain Marvel. There's also a Spider-Man preview from the summer right before this that came out that has a preview showing Ms. Marvel as Captain Marvel. But if you're searching for like a full-length one, Avenging Spider-Man is the first one, and then Captain Marvel 1 also came out like I think 2 weeks later. And then this is Avenging Spider-Man number 10, which is also has Captain Marvel in the story too. So, and those are starting to pick up in price, obviously because of the Captain Marvel movie that is looming into the near future. Alrighty. This one is Vengeance number 1. This is Deodato. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a variant. Pretty low print run. It's got the first appearance of America Chavez. I might have shown this one before, but I was just going through some books today and stopped to look at the cover and really appreciated it. I'm a big fan of villain covers. Maybe it's the bad guy inside of me, but I enjoy it. And then this is a nice Adi Granov variant. I paid too much for it when it came out. I should have waited, like I always should do with some of these new variants that drop, because they usually do drop in price within the first couple weeks if they're gonna. But I was impatient. I really liked how it looked. It had a first appearance. It was supposed to be hot at the moment. But you'll live and learn. It's still a really nice cover. That's why I'm showing it again. I might have even shown it before, I think, but I really like how it looks. And then I also just picked up a run of Classic X-Men. I picked it up mainly just so that I would be able to read some copies rather than bring out the actual originals. It's nice, and it's also got a lot of backup stories that were supposed to like add some detail and add some hidden elements that maybe they wanted to include in the first ones that they didn't get a chance. Pretty nice. Now I'll show you a couple new books that I've been picking up. This one is Uncanny Inhumans. This came out right before Secret Wars, but it was set during what was supposed to be the Marvel relaunch there in October. So this is set after Secret Wars, but it came out before Secret Wars. It's written by Charles Soule, and it's got art by Steve McNiven. Pretty good story. I'm really digging Inhumans lately. There's a lot of passion, it seems, from Charles Soule in these characters. I feel like he's got a nice story that he's trying to tell, and he's not trying to rush it, that's for sure. But a good slow read is what I think some of these new comics might need to really entice readers to keep buying issue after issue. The art, of course, is wonderful. Great colors on these covers, too. And then this is my favorite cover so far. Here's issue number 3. Black Bolt. Alright. Another series that I've been picking up is Carnage. I got really into Carnage last year or the year before when they did the Superior Carnage, and then of course there was a one-shot, or it was actually I think 6 issues for the Superior Carnage, and then they had some annuals that came out. So I figured I'd give this series a shot. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's nice and gruesome, just like Carnage should be. Here's cover number 3. I think that's pretty cool how they incorporate Carnage into the moon there. I don't know how the readership is. I don't have faith that this story will make it many issues, maybe 12, the way Marvel likes to reboot, but for now I'm enjoying it. And then another new series that I've been picking up from the latest Marvel runs is Extraordinary X-Men. Not too bad. I'm not a big Ramos fan for art, but I do like Lemire's writing. Here's cover number 2. Another new series I'm picking up. I'm picking up a lot of new Marvels, so... Oh, shoot, you know what? This isn't even the right one. Here, let's start with... Sorry for the delay. Just trying to grab a cover. Because I started with the wrong issue for this series. This series here is Uncanny Avengers, of course. Dugan and Stegman, they were doing the Deadpool before this, and now they got Uncanny Avengers, and Deadpool was on the team too. I think I've shown this cover right before in a couple videos ago, but this is the Campbell cover, a 1 in 50. That's what that whole delay was for, just to show you that for a second. Here's number 2. These are featuring a new villain, Shredded Man, so I've picked up a couple of 1 and 2 just because it's got a cameo and a false fur, or a false fur. And then number 3, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert if you can't tell by the cover. Cable becomes an Avenger, so that's pretty cool. Everybody's an Avenger now. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, all of them, Avengers. Anyways, let's get to another series. This is Spider-Gwen. Sorry about that. I like this series because you don't have to be like up to date with all the other Marvel Universe stuff. Spider-Gwen is set in her own universe. You could just pick this issue up and start going on a really cool story. Jason Latour might be my favorite new writer of the last couple of years. I like his stuff. That was a variant, of course. An homage to the McFarlane cover. And then this is number 2. This is also a variant. This has got a pretty cool new Captain America in it. She's female. She's also African American, so they're pushing boundaries, you know. Anyways. And here's number 3. I really like the first volume of Spider-Gwen. It's fun, it's different, it's a light read. So, volume 2 is kind of pretty much the same thing. And some last books I'll be showing here. This is Silk. DC Silk. The art in it is kind of... I've said it before, she looks too childish, but I really like Silk as a character. I think she's got some longevity here for the Marvel Universe. That is issue number 1 there. Here we'll go to issue number 2. It's also a story that you don't necessarily need to be too up to date with the other ongoings in the Marvel U. You can pick up Silk right now and have yourself a good read. And then this is issue number 3. This one just came out maybe a week or 2 ago. This is a J. Scott Campbell cover, 125. It's kind of rare just because there's not a very large readership on Silk, so the print run's kind of low. It's not like super low, but as far as 1 in 25 goes, it's pretty low. As far as Campbell covers go, it's pretty low too. So, and I said it before as well that I'm not a big Campbell fan, but I really do love this cover. Normally I don't go for the sex covers either, but Campbell does have a way with enhancing the visual aspects of women in a pleasurable way. Alright, we'll end that on that creepy note there. Thank you again for checking out Steven's Comics. I appreciate your time. If you got a chance, maybe like, share, comment. I will get back to people. I love talking with people. I talk a lot in the Google Plus communities, CBSI. I'm on the CGC forum if you find me there. Anyways, I hope you have a great day, and once again, thank you for checking out Steven's Comics.